and welcome back to RickboCraft Timelapse series. This is episode 16, and I did mention last episode I would bring wheat and carrot farms to you, but unfortunately you'll have to wait till next week as I decide to upgrade the villager breeder. So at the moment the villager breeder has 2 villagers in. We give them some food, they will breed a little villager and they will drop in the water, and then what you would need to do is get at that villager, try and shove it into a minecart and put it wherever it needs to be. So what we've decided to do, or what I've decided to do, is make it a little bit more automatic. So what we're going to do is push this glass back a little bit and make it so when the baby villager drops in the water, it will automatically go into the minecart, as the water is going to be pushing it to the edge, and at the opposite edge is going to be where that minecart is. Now, really good trick with minecarts: if it's empty, it doesn't go as far as it does when it's full. So if there's a mob in there, if there's a player in there, or if there's a chest in there, it'll go a little bit further. So at the moment, while it's empty, it won't quite make it to that second power rail. As you can see, there's a dispenser right next to that power rail with a chest on top full of minecarts. So what will happen is when a villager does go in, it will push it over to the second power rail, triggering the trap rail, the rail with the button on. I can't remember what it's called, but once it goes over, it will power that dispenser, popping another minecart in its place. As you can see, we have 2 villagers already waiting. So what we do is a little bit of a monorail, and we build this over to the villager halls where all the villager lives, and you can go and do different tradings. So that was built by our very own Richie Rich, which is pretty awesome design, and it means that we can get all the trades in one place. Now, should we do need to use the villagers for another purpose, as you'll see next week, when our next episode, when we make a wheat and carrot farm, an automatic wheat and carrot farm. Now, we use villagers to do this automatic process, and I just basically rearrange the rail to go wherever I need it to go. So it's been pretty handy. Going forward, it makes it a lot easier to make them automatic farms that villagers are required, and also when we need to get new villagers to trade new things. So yeah, that's the monorail, as you can see, keeping the palette of the same, being dark wood and birch, trying to keep that palette the same as the rest of the rail and the footpaths that we have made. So as you can see, it is fully functional and is fully working, but it's a bit ugly. We need to box it up a little bit, make it into a little bit more, a little bit less of an eyesore. As you can see, there's 4 beds in there with 2 villagers, giving 2 beds available for the babies. So once you feed them and they've got a full inventory, they will breed. Now, we did try to automate this, but it's not working, so we just manually pass the food through that little hole. Maybe something I come back to and try and get working, but in the meantime, the manual process is working pretty well. Not only that, you know, we don't need them to be coming out constantly. We only need them when we need them. So the manual process probably will stay for now. As you can see, using a bit of birch wood, getting them stripped down using an axe, using the right click, or the opposite click basically, and that strips it down, which is makes it look really nice, much nicer than the patterned birch. We get some stone brick slabs, putting them on the bottom half of the block, making it non-spawnable, so we don't need to light the roof up, as nothing will spawn on top of there. As you can see, the existing rail will go past, so you can check that out as you move up, which you saw last episode. It goes towards Daryl's and Tyler's place and passes through the sugarcane farm and sheep farm. As you can see, we need lots and lots of wood, so I'm cutting some wood down here, giving you a bit of a overview of RickboCraft so far. So as always guys, thanks for watching and happy gaming. And don't forget to like and subscribe.